Alright, there we go. Let's I think this is a good start then. Yeah, again.
Mhm.
This is number two. The second podcast of the what month, right? What month are we in?
Is it May?
Let's hope so. I haven't been keeping count. I haven't been, looking at my watch or any of that shit that, tells
Um,
time.
I could barely tell what day it is. I've been locked up in my room. I could barely tell if it's
Yeah.
nighttime.
Yeah, I know that feel. I've been going out a few times.
I
Um
have not.
that's okay. But for those that are watching today or whenever this video goes up, or podcast, quote unquote. It's literally just a video, but it's just no need to edit. Just let's upload. Fuck it, right?
Mhm.
But this is Reese Satterfield, and
Hello.
many of you may know him, and many of you may love him. He's a great guy. Let's flatter him a little.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As
Um,
the host.
yes, exactly. That's what I gotta do. But how you been, man? It's good. It's good to see you. Good to talk to you.
It's been good, just getting by. Quarantine sucks, but fuck it. You got
Oh
video
yeah,
games?
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. That's what I'm pretty sure a lot of us have been doing. And you know what's the worst part about it? Low battery on your controller. That's what I have right now.
Speaking of
Uh,
that, I gotta find my charger.
yeah, dude. Here's the thing about my controller. I always like try to keep it charged as much as I can. I'm terrible at doing that, but it's fine. I managed to charge it last second when it's dying, and like when you turn it on and then it dies, and then turn it on and it dies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I usually get my controller to.
I
Um,
had to turn off my notifications because that shit just would bug the shit out of me.
yeah, I know that feel. I try to turn off my notifications from anyone. I'm really glad that notifications go off when you're in like YouTube or something. I'm really happy that's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that they do that. Um, but let's see, man. How you doing? How are you? How have you been during this bullshit time?
Uh, it's been good. It's hard because during school, I would be like at my friends all the
Mm-hmm.
fucking time, and
Yeah.
we'd be out doing some fucking juvenile shit, but it's hard, being
Yeah.
locked up. I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
I
in
understand.
prison. But lately, my parents have been letting me go out a little more, so
There you
I'm
go, man.
thankful for that.
Yeah. Always good to. Here's my thoughts on that. Go. I hate people going out into huge crowds, but if you're able to go out here in town, and able
Yeah,
to just relax, with your friends for a little, like that's fine. Just
I went golfing the other day.
there you go.
Of course, my friends attempted to golf, as
Hmm.
you saw my story.
Yeah, I did.
They
If
were
anyone
not the
watches them,
best at golfing, so
yeah,
we
I get
just
that.
fucked around the entire time.
I
And then
like
we
that.
just left like a quarter way through.
Hmm.
Like we only did like 5 holes, and then we were like, fuck this. We saw Bryce, Ryan, and Jake, and we were like, fuck, let's talk to Jake for a little.
Yeah, I like that.
So we caught up with Jake, and then we just fucking left to McDonald's, and then we were like, fuck it.
I like that. That's really good though that you're able to actually like spend time and
Yeah.
actually see your friends. Yeah, I've been doing that too. I've been able to see a few people here and there,
Hmm.
and it feels good, to go out. It definitely relieves you of staying inside. Definitely helps, but
Yeah, that's for
if you're
sure.
going out to like these far places like Ventura or Oxnard or something, like
Yeah.
come on, like be careful. Like it's not good. You
Yeah.
gotta you gotta stay inside for a reason. But and like, have you been doing anything new? So far, how's this been treating you? Like, up to anything?
I tried fucking like painting and some shit. It's been horrible, but
Yeah, you never took art?
no, not at all. I
Jesus,
did
man.
ag mechanics.
Oh, there you go. You're one of those. Yeah.
But I'm
Uh,
going into a trade school for that, so I mean, I guess it pays off. So,
yeah, I get that. I get that. What are your plans? Where are you trying to go?
so I'm going to Dixie Tech
Nice.
with a few people.
Name them.
All right, so it's Bryce,
Mhm.
Dylan, Ricky, Carlos, Gil, and maybe Alex.
Jesus
Like
Christ, dude.
it's a group of people, man.
Yeah, that's a
Like
good group.
cause we all did ag mechanics, and we are all down to do a trade
Yeah,
school.
I get that. I
and it's a party town, so
this,
even though
you
it's
got
in Utah.
you got good plans, man. My plan, my plan so far is go to San Luis Obispo.
Hmm.
I really like San Luis Obispo. It's a beautiful college. Ooh,
Yeah,
football field's
I
not too good though.
remember going there.
Yeah,
That shit was dope.
it's a really beautiful area though. I definitely here like I've talked about it before, not to you specifically maybe, but I've talked to others about my plans. But I plan on going to San Luis Obispo
Hmm.
for mechanical engineering. I've always been a hands-on type of guy with vehicles, anything like that.
Yeah,
And it's just because it's mechanical engineering doesn't mean I'm not able to fix anything other than like vehicles,
yeah,
which is awesome. Like mechanical engineering is just like, oh, you work vehicles? No, I work everything, literally,
yeah. You're
which is
like it's
awesome.
any motorized.
Really, really, really cool. But yeah, that's my plan. And from there, I thought about it, dude, and I was like, maybe I can get an internship with Tesla. That's the big
That would be
idea.
fucking insane, bro.
Goodness. Reese, on this podcast, we try our best. The keyword try our best to
Hmm.
be kid friendly. Oh, hold on, but tell us your plans.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go to Dixie Tech for a welding class, and then, but that's only 2 years. Then I'm
Mhm.
gonna do like some other just good classes for 2 years. I
Mhm.
don't know what they are yet,
Yeah,
but I'll figure them out.
definitely, definitely. College is a crazy thing. I definitely my thoughts on it are like just I have a fear, of failing. Failing and
Yeah,
losing the people around me. Those are my two biggest
yeah,
fears. But failing in college is, one of my biggest fears right now because, I'm gonna be a senior and you're quote unquote graduated, but
yeah, quote.
yeah, sorry man, sorry that you didn't graduate.
This shit happened, as you
But
can see.
yeah, as you can see, oh, excuse me. But like, it's definitely one of my big fears. San Luis Obispo. It's such a great college. It's such a nice place to be at. And oh, Jared's gonna be there. Shefferly. He
Ooh,
committed to
nice.
it, which is awesome. We can. My plan was that when he's a sophomore, he's able to move out of the dorms, which is awesome. You like to do that. Move out of the dorms, and then once I'm a sophomore and he's a junior in college, I was thinking that maybe we can move in, into a little house with other people, share it,
That would be fucking nice, bro.
definitely something that would be awesome to do with another person, get the full experience of
Yeah.
college.
Mhm.
Um, I was told that, it's best to put yourself out there as a person,
Yeah.
like be like, hey man, I'm so and so, like it's good to do that, which is like
Yeah.
I'm a very open person and I do like talking to others,
Mhm.
as,
See,
as
like,
you as you see me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very, very loud. But it's like for me, it's just like I have to get used to you. I'm very awkward at
Yeah.
some points. Very, very awkward at some points. Um, but man, it's right around the corner. You know,
Yeah, man.
it feels real crazy. But what do you think about like working in? What job?
Well, so I'm going into welding, so it'll most likely be a welding type
Mhm.
thing, but for what and who, I have yet to decide or
Yeah, that makes sense.
relatively think about. I've just been thinking about getting the whatever the fuck it is, trade
Yeah.
in welding, and then yeah, and like you said, fucking trying to meet people. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
yeah, I'm
dude.
trying to get the fuck out of this town. It's not that there's nothing wrong with this town. It's just being cooped up in this fucking town for this long. You wanna get
Yeah,
out.
it's a small town. It's a very small town. It's
Yeah,
very nice. No doubt
yeah,
about it.
it's a
There's just,
nice town, but it's really small.
I mean,
Yeah, and I just told my mom about it the other
mhm.
day, bro. She was like, "Wow, you're really going." And I'm like, "Yep, I'm not gonna be like Dylan, staying around here.
Where's
I
he at
want
right
to
now?
get the fuck out." He's he's just in town. He's just working on his van. That's it.
That's not bad.
I mean, yeah,
quote unquote.
if I had three bands like he did, I would, and one of them's
Really?
pretty successful, I would stay with
Is
it.
he's a band member or a band manager?
Yeah. No, he's a backup
Mm-hmm.
vocalist, main guitarist for the most popular one,
Nice, dude. That's pretty
and like
badass.
for Stay Dead, I think he's the same, backup guitarist
Nice,
and
dude.
backup vocals. And then for the
That's
other
really good.
one, I don't really even know but he's got three, and I'm like, dude, just fucking make him one band. But
Dang.
hey, they're two different styles, and one suits
Yeah, man, I get
pretty
you.
good. So
Man, that's incredible though that he did that.
yeah, it's
Dylan, by the
crazy.
way, is his older brother, guys. Whoever didn't know. Um, but man, oh, this game I'm playing, Infamous Second Son, great game. You know, it's about this man. His name's Delson Rowe, and Reese has played it before. He did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, dude, I
There you
remember
go.
playing that shit when I was younger. Oh, it was so beautiful.
It's a great game. You know, it's very bright. It's very really fun. I don't know if this is spoilers because I finished the game and I'm using these powers. Let's hope it's not spoilers to anyone who plays this game. It's called Concrete Powers, by the way. Just saying. I'm not sure it's one. But man, it's a really fun game. I've been enjoying playing this game for a while. Got it in 2018, and so far so good. You know, still holds up to my expectations. I feel like a lot of people these days, you know, they have a lot of expectations for game. You know, they they
Yeah.
they they, they over shoot their expectations. You know, like let's take for example when Call of Duty Black Ops 4 came out, right? Everyone's like, oh, it's boots on the ground. You know, it's awesome. It's real cool.
Yeah.
And then once it came out, people were like, oh, this is a piece of shit. This is
I like
worthless.
how people want like their video games to look like a movie. Like that's why
Yeah,
I like Fallout, you know?
exactly.
It reminds you it's a video game.
Exactly.
You don't
That's
want to be just yeah, you know.
like
I
you
like
like
it. It's a simple
just
style.
just play for the fun, you know. No need to play for like the graphics, you know. Okay,
Yeah.
graphics cool add-on, yeah, okay, but look at Minecraft, you know. Everyone enjoys the game. It's just like it's a blocky game. Like what's so bad about it? You know. Like
Yeah.
people can't shit on
It's
games just
perfect.
because it's perfect example. Yeah, exactly. But people shouldn't like shit on games, you know. Like, well, I mean, I shouldn't say it like that. People should shit on games that are bad. Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's the way to put it. You know, like you playing Fallout 4. I've also played Fallout 4. Great game. Fallout 76 now. Okay,
That one's questionable, but when you're with
yeah,
friends,
it's
you
fun.
make it fun.
It
You
is
make it fun.
incredible. You can have
Like
one time.
anything will be fun when you have friends with you. So, I mean,
Exactly. That's exactly
it's
how
a
it
good
is.
multiplayer game if you like Fallout.
That's very true. But like Fallout 4, for example, you know, there's mods to it. You know, there's a
Oh yeah,
plentiful
dude.
amount of weapons. You know, there's a plentiful amount of quests to do. It's a great game in itself. You know, if you don't have DLC and whatnot. But
Yeah,
like
even without the DLC.
even without DLC, yeah, it's a great game. Oh God, I just lagged in this game. I just got a really bad lag. You'll see it in the video. But yeah, Fallout 4. I loved the game when it came out. You know, plenty of hype around it when it came out in 2015, right?
Yeah,
Goodness,
dude,
2015.
I remember
What a
that
while.
shit. I
And
remember
it,
seeing it just on TV, and I was like,
honestly, dude, I remember seeing the trailer for it. That and 76. You know,
and
76.
it's easily been the most played game that
That's
I've
true.
ever played.
That's true. I have plenty of time on it. You know, I have way too much time on it.
Oh yeah, dude. It's been from like eighth grade till now,
Yeah,
till
dude,
I've
just about.
graduated. So that's a
That's a
long, and I've
long
played
time.
it a long time.
Yeah, I want to say I got this PlayStation in 2017, I want to say, and I didn't get Fallout 4 until, you know, it was my first, no, not my first game. Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 was my first game. We can talk about that
Yeah.
after. We can talk about the Battlefield series after. Um, but seeing as Fallout 4 it was one of my first games to play on PlayStation. Okay, I've played Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. Oh my goodness, good gracious games. You know, just just
Dude,
quite incredible games.
oh, I
What's
wish you could see what's happening.
in Fallout.
You know that one scene at the beginning of Fallout when you go back to Diamond City
Hmm.
and the two brothers are about to kill each other?
Yeah.
So I just looted the one dead body, and you know how the brothers crouched next to him?
Oh yeah.
So I've picked up his body and I'm moving it away, and his brother's following crouched.
That's
Oh,
incredible.
it's so funny.
What he means is there's a scene in the game where you go to the city. Okay, let me give it a breakdown. Okay, Fallout 4. It's about a post-apocalyptic nuclear game where bombs were dropped by Russia and China and the U.S. Right?
Yeah.
Bombs were dropped. Nuclear bombs. Okay, they were dropped all over the world, and the world was turned into a wasteland. You know, it was a 2-hour war, which is like it's a pretty cool thing to learn about. You know, it takes place in a world where the 50s was
Yeah,
just
the 50s style
the 50s
is
style is a great thing
still in
to look at.
place, even though it's 2077.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird, you know, but it's quite nice to look at. But in the scene, there's two characters, and one of them thinks he's a fake man. It's called a synth, and in that game, you can have the option just watch them, or you could shoot the guy himself. And if you shoot the guy himself, the whole town turns on you, even though he's a synth, which is pretty funny. But that's what he was talking about, by the way. Yeah. But playing that game, playing the Fallout series, quite an incredible game. You know, what was your first Fallout that you played?
The first one I played was New Vegas.
There you go. Yeah, Fallout New Vegas. Wow, that
Oh,
was
dude. Talk
great game.
about beautiful games. That's easily one of my favorite games.
Oh, no doubt, dude. You know.
Like, I bought the PSN just to replay that game
Oh,
specifically.
yeah, the PlayStation thing. I forgot what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's PSN, but I don't know what.
It's like it gives you all the old compatible, like
Yeah.
the old last gen
The
games, which is pretty cool.
PS2 and like PS3
Hmm.
and shit.
It's pretty cool though. Yeah, my first Fallout was Fallout New Vegas also, and I played the hell out of the game. I managed to break it. I've managed to break almost every Fallout, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout 76. And still haven't gotten banned, just saying. Bethesda, don't ban me, please. Bethesda, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then Obsidian for New
yeah,
Vegas,
for
but
New Vegas,
yeah,
but
whatever. Same thing.
same difference, yeah. But you know, we know which one's better.
Yeah, we know.
But yeah, I think there's a whole lot to that game. You know, Fallout 76. I hope there's way more to it. The game when it came out, man, what a it was
Oh
a
yeah, when it came out, it was
it was a
questionable.
it was a fire. You know, it was a
Especially
fire.
without the fucking
The
NCPs.
Wastelanders. Yeah,
Yes, the Wastelanders, bro.
yeah. Honestly, dude, that's
But
the
now
thing.
that they added it, it's a lot better.
Honestly, dude, it's plenty better. We play with Carlos and Ricky. Wait, does Ricky have it? No, he doesn't have it. Oops. But we play that ever so often, and we stopped playing it because we couldn't launch a nuke, and that was our biggest dream that we were trying to do, and we
Yeah,
couldn't
we
launch a nuke.
made it into the silo. We did everything. We typed in the code and then said wrong code. Then it wouldn't let us type in another fucking code. So
Exactly,
then,
dude.
oh,
It's
I said that.
it,
Oh well.
it's okay.
We tried, and then it didn't work. So then we just gave up. And those who
Yeah,
don't know, inside the silo, there's a goddamn army.
I-
So
it's it's hell. It's literally hell. You know,
yeah, it's
it's something you don't want to deal with by yourself. You know, go with a team. All right, teamwork makes the dream work. Literally in that game. All right.
it took us an hour, but
Shit.
we made it to where the launch code
Yeah,
key was, but
exactly.
it just didn't let us. So
Yeah, tough situation right there. It would have
yeah,
been
it
awesome
was.
though.
It would
Um,
have been beautiful.
any games you're hyped about that are coming out soon, or anything?
A lot of people talk shit about the Assassin's Creed. About have you seen it, the Valhalla?
Yeah, I don't, man. Here's okay. Here, let me give you my insight on that.
Yeah,
All right,
go.
people people shit on the Assassin's Creed series is because they think, oh, you know, that's not
They
right. That's not
want,
historical accurately or
yeah, they're
historical
like,
accuracy.
that's
Sorry.
not that's not what the assassins that we
Do
know. That's not what they are. And
Exactly.
then we're like, well, that's not really the point. The point is just to make it that, hey, the assassins were everywhere. That's
Yes,
really just the point.
exactly.
And like for Black Flag, people are like, "Oh, that's a pirate game." I'm like, "Hey,
Dude,
it was a fun
oh,
ass pirate
it
game,
was the
dude."
best Assassin's Creed to me.
Yeah, I
Okay, it was
literally just replayed it like at the beginning of the quarantine. It was
exactly.
so good.
Yeah, dude. But it's like
My
it
personal favorite was Unity, and you
Unity.
can't
Yeah,
forget
no.
fucking the third one, bro.
Oh, no doubt, dude.
The
That one's
third one is like
incredible.
the ultimate.
It was
Yeah.
during the American Revolution, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I
It was
remember
it
I
was great.
remember that growing up. It was crazy.
I first Assassin's Creed I played actually was Assassin's Creed 2 when we had Ezio del Toro. Wait,
Oh
Del
yeah.
what?
hmm
I completely forgot his name, but I know his name is Ezio. That's his first name.
Yeah, it was. All I know is yeah, Del Toro.
But
It was
that
awesome.
man, the Assassin's Creed series, with Ubisoft. How do you pronounce it?
Ubisoft. I don't know.
Ubisoft? I don't know.
I just say Ubisoft, but sometimes I say Ubisoft. Cause why not?
Ubisoft. That's how you say it. Ubisoft. All right. But the Assassin's Creed series, man, it's come such a far way. Ever since what 2005 maybe. Since the first Assassin's Creed, maybe 2007. Oh man, those games though, it was historical. It was good to learn about this history. It'd be cool if we got a World War One or two Assassin's story. That'd be a nice, touch.
That would be
The best.
literally the greatest combination of all time.
Exactly. But dude, yeah, I don't know why people shit on the series so much. Um, you know what people also shit on? Do you want to
What?
know what something that got shit on the most? Okay, people. Star Wars is made to be whatever the director is. Okay, the director makes the movie happen. All right,
Preach, bruh.
he's the one.
Preach.
He's the one that makes the movie, and he's the one that's making things canon. All right. So without the director, you people that are complaining, oh, how'd you force heal? Fucking Kylo Ren, how did Ray force heal? It feels like I forgot the movie, man. I'm having a stroke. Um, but people are
Bro,
complaining about this movie.
I seriously enjoyed it, and I'm like, that's how I think. I'm like, dude, it's not. You're not the director. You're not in charge of this. You're a
Exactly.
fan. You're supposed to just be enjoying the film. Like, you don't
Exactly.
need to take creative thoughts over the entire fucking
You're
franchise.
you're not a
Just
critique.
watch it.
You're not a critique, and you're not the filmmaker. All right? Does that make sense to the people that shit on Star Wars so much? Okay. Let me get this straight too. The changes that they made in the original the original trilogy, the changes they make, okay, up to date. I'm fine with that. They added a few things, not too
Yeah.
bad. A few things that I didn't like, okay, whatever. It was good though. It was a good trilogy. Prequels came out. All right, they shat on little Anakin because they were like, oh,
Oh yeah.
I don't like the way he plays a little kid. I was like, he's a fucking little kid. Like, how can you do any better?
Seriously.
Like, it's so stupid that people are genuinely like crapping on like a series about
Yeah, and like,
Star Wars.
and not to mention that they literally bullied that actor in real life to where he
Oh yeah,
literally became a criminal
he
because of
was
his
bullied,
he
dude.
bullied because of that. Like
It's
I thought it
so
was
terrible.
good, bro. Like it's insane to think that he went fucking crazy from all the bullying. Like that's
Exactly.
fucked.
He's a kid actor. Like, what
Yeah,
what
he's a
can he
fucking
do?
kid. What do you want? Want a
It's
pro?
exactly, dude. People don't understand that when they're like critiquing movies. Like, oh, he's a bad actor because he's a kid. God, he was
Yeah.
young. He played a good
Like you
Anakin. He
want a
was
fucking
funny.
adult to try to be a fucking kid?
Exactly, dude. That's what people don't get. Prequels were something. They were good. Man, I enjoyed the hell out of those movies.
I think
Um,
I watched the prequels before I watched the original,
I
to be honest.
if I'm
Or at least I remember the
Do
prequels.
you remember the prequels? Yeah, dude. Honestly, I know that feel. I do remember the prequels really well, but the first ever Star Wars movie I watched was Return of the Jedi, I want to say. Right? That's Return of the
That's
Jedi,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
That was the first ever Star Wars
The
movie.
sixth.
Completely fell in love with the series, you know. It was something that no other like creator ever made, and it was
Yeah,
really good.
it was
Because at this
truly
time,
insane.
I was like what 5, maybe 6, and I was like, oh, what's this? You know, a little. I was a wee toddler.
Yeah,
You know, I was a
wee
toddler. You
little
know,
lad.
yeah, I was a wee lad.
What I remember was the Duel of Fates fight.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
And if that is not the most iconic, one of the
Mhm.
most iconic Star Wars fights,
Yeah.
it's, dude, it was insane. And
Mhm.
that's like one of
Because
the first memories I have of Star
exactly
Wars is
the
that
first.
fight, and I was immediately in love.
Yeah. The first memory of Star Wars I probably have was the Hoth scene where Luke is taking down the AT-AT
Oh,
with the, dude. That's probably
yeah,
my favorite scene and the only iconic one that I remember so well. But apart from that, dude, like people giving shit to the actors, the creators of the movie, you know. George Lucas, he wrote one hell of a series, and then the
yeah,
people that took it
dude, just
over,
to
you know,
bring it up,
I
yeah,
was happy about it, you know. I was really happy about it. But the fact that people are willing to shit on it because it's not the thing they like, or it's not, oh, you can't do that because it's not in the comic books or some shit, you know. It's not right because it's whatever the directors make
yeah.
it,
The
you
dude
know.
fucking made it up. Let him add whatever the fuck he wants to add.
Exactly, dude. That's what's awesome. Like I liked Rise of Skywalker. Okay, don't get me wrong. Rise of Skywalker, great movie. It had me on the edge of the
It
seat.
was,
It
yeah,
was, man,
my
dude.
favorite movie of the sequels,
It
hands down.
honestly,
My
yeah, dude. Cause
that and Force Awakens were
Force Awakens.
beautiful.
Okay, when Force Awakens came out for the trailer, it was like boom, and then it's Finn waking up in the desert, and everyone's like, holy shit, we're getting a new
Yeah.
movie. And it's like,
Mhm.
wow, this is our Star Wars series for our
Yeah.
generation, and it
It
was
was,
awesome.
yeah, our generation.
You know, we got okay. I was gonna say boomers,
The
but
Last Jedi had some questionable scenes, but all in all, it
yes,
wasn't
yes,
as bad of a
yes,
film as people make it out to be.
yeah,
Some of
because
the
like,
scenes, yes, were
well, you
questionable,
know, yeah,
but
questionable.
other than that, it was a good film.
Them, okay, a best part about it. Okay, literally the scene where every ship comes out from every generation. You know, prequels, original,
Oh
and the
yeah.
like the what sequels, right? What is it called? The sequels?
The originals, prequels, and
And then
sequels.
sequels. All right, yeah. But yeah, the that was probably my favorite scene to watch in the theaters because it's literally like it's led by Lando Calrissian, Billy D himself. You know,
Yeah,
he's
dude,
back. He's back.
it's insane.
Should I have said spoilers? Should I have
I
said
mean,
spoilers?
it's been out for a
It's been
while.
out for a while. All right, that's not my
I
fault.
think it's time to talk about it.
Yes, very true. Very true. But really, it was incredible movie. You know, had me on the edge of my seat. It was
Yeah,
fast
dude.
paced, but there's a good reason because they had 16 hours, right? That's the
Yeah.
reason. That's what people don't realize that they had 16 hours to get the shit done. You know, they had 16
Mhm.
hours to go find Palp, and it was good, dude. It was such a good
Yeah.
movie. I think Star Wars
I
series.
literally got. Or no, go ahead, go ahead.
Thank you. Sorry though.
No, no.
But really, Star Wars series is an incredible thing. You know, I give the whole, the whole trilogy. No, what would it be? The trilogy from the prequels, sequels, and originals. All right, I'd
Mhm.
give the whole series a 9.5. Okay, it's it's great, dude. It's something that will keep you occupied for a while.
Yeah.
It's something that
It's
you could watch with the family. It's funny.
yeah.
It's
You.
climactic.
It's not. It's obviously not going to be the originals. Like people
No,
want it to
no,
be
no,
the
no.
exact same, and you're like, no, it's got to be different.
I
But then
don't
they'll be
understand why
like,
people
no,
think
but
that.
then it is to say the same because then you have the Emperor. And it's like, well, that's just not the point. In the
Yeah,
comic books,
exactly.
he had those powers. Why not showcase them in a movie?
Exactly, dude. That's the thing. Like, he has the power, so like, why not just show it in the movie? You know,
Yeah.
like, what's so wrong about that? Let's just add. Like, here's my thought about it. Okay, if you're adding something to a movie and it makes the movie even more cooler, even more badass the way it is, just
Yeah.
add it and let's see how it goes. If it's a good thing, people will love it. And I truly love the scene, where Palpatine he takes the life force out of Rey. Life force, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
out of both of them,
out
and
of
he's
both of
just
them. Out
fucking
of Rey and Kylo, it was an incredible scene because you don't see something
yeah.
like that. He's the powerful one, but and then people get thinking about the movies, and then that's when I came up with the conclusion, like, oh, he's the one behind literally every trilogy. Like,
Yeah,
it's literally him,
it's
and that's what's
crazy thinking about it. Like
it's
he
really
is
crazy.
really the puppet man behind all of Star Wars.
Every Star
Like
Wars film.
everything is happening because of him. Like I literally got chills when he shot the lightning up into the air. All of that lightning at the fleet.
Oh, dude. Okay,
That's when I got chills.
that
I was like,
scene
"Holy
had me.
shit." Because I knew about his uh
His
his
power.
force storm attack.
Yeah.
Like I knew that he was able to take down
hmm
planets with his lightning. And to see something like that, I was like,
It was in the
"Holy." I was
comics. It
like,
was
"No
in the
way."
comics, and it's
Yeah, it was
incredible.
like straight out of the comic book and I was like, "Oh
And like
my God."
they made it perfect, dude. It was sound
Yeah.
design,
It was
It
yeah, and
was
especially when the
dramatic.
bass dropped as soon as it
Oh,
went. Oh,
crisp, dude.
dude.
It felt crisp
Oh my
to
God,
hear
it was
that.
insane.
I feel like okay, dude. I didn't know this, but you know the scene where Rey is on her back and she's like, "Be with me."
Mhm.
That scene apparently it's supposed to be the scroll text scene, and I never realized it. That like it says, "Oh, A New Hope, The Force Awakens." It's the background of that. I never knew that, and that's what's awesome about it.
Uh,
The directors went into full detail. They're like, "Hey, let's add this. Hey, let's add that." There's so many
oh
details
yeah,
to the
and
movie.
like not even to mention the scene when all the Jedi spoke, dude. That was oh my God, that was literally insane.
Honestly, it was every Jedi from Ahsoka to Mace to
Yeah, the
Obi.
fact that they added
Added Ahsoka.
literally Kanan
Ugh.
Jarrus.
Yeah, dude.
They had
Kanan, dude.
a dude from a Disney Channel TV show.
Mm-hmm. They had Kanan Jarrus. I don't know
It's
if people know who
insane.
he is, but let's hope they do. All right. Whoever's seen the Disney series, all right. Let's hope you have. But he's
Yeah.
in the movie, and because I watched the movie with what's it called, subtitles. All right, and it made a difference because it was like who's talking, and I was like, that's a
Uh-huh.
young Obi-Wan. That's Ewan McGregor, and then that's an
Mhm.
old
Yeah,
Obi-Wan,
I remember I heard Ewan and I was like, I wonder if that's just
the
it.
young him.
And then I heard Alec and I was like, "Oh
Yeah, dude.
my."
They
I was
brought
like, "No
everyone
way."
back, dude. It was awesome. Literally everyone was in the movie, and it had me on my seat, dude, the whole time.
Yeah, it was
Okay, heartbreaking scene though when Chewie finds out Carrie Fisher died in the movie.
oh, dude.
Man, that hurt. That really
Then I
hurt.
was just thinking about I was like, this dude has really been through the entire franchise
Mhm.
and seen it start to finish.
Exactly. He
Like
was there from day one,
this
literally.
poor dude.
Because okay, we take for example Solo, a Star Wars story. We take for
Yeah.
example, I think Yoda. If we think about it,
In
Yoda's the
Attack
one
of the
that's been there.
Clones, yeah, when
Yeah,
he's
Attack of the
with
Clones. He was there.
uh Charful.
Chart.
Chieftain
Oh
Charful.
yeah, 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 yeah. I remember him. God, dude, it's really good that they had rest in peace. What was his name? The guy that played
Oh, I
Chewie, OG
forgot his
Chewie.
name. Yeah,
Man, but
from the
rest in peace to that
originals.
guy. But the fact that they got the new guy, Jonas, I don't remember.
I can never pronounce it.
Jonas Suhama. He's
Yeah.
it's a role, It's literally a role. But man, he's a good Chewie. But man, it almost made me cry when hearing Chewie go because like he was just
Oh
destroyed by
yeah.
it, dude, and it's tough because he lost everyone,
And then rewatching
all the movies.
when Han gets murked, it's like, bro.
Oh yeah, dude, that's it's real tough.
Oh,
It's real tough.
that's horrible.
It is, dude, and he was there in the movie too. Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
I love Harrison Ford, man. Do you
The
think?
thing about it, Han Solo got murked just because Harrison didn't want to be in Star Wars anymore.
Man, I know.
He was
It,
like, I don't want to do this anymore,
it's
and then he's
because.
just like, kill me off.
Hey, can you end my life, please?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
It's 'cause I think. Okay, he's a carpenter. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That's his his first job is carpentry. His second job is making Star Wars films and Indiana Jones films. Can't forget those classics.
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, Air Force One. Get off my plane. I want to go skydiving, but just have Harrison Ford there, and he's like, "Get off my
Oh
plane," and
my
then just throw me
god.
out.
And
You
you're
know.
like, yes, it would
Oh
be an
man,
honor to get off
dude,
your plane.
I will get off your plane just for that. Okay, say it. Just say the line, Harrison. Get off my plane. Just tired of it, man. Man. But man, it's you know, they've come a long way as actors, which is awesome,
Yeah.
and I'm really glad they have. Carrie Fisher, and she was in horror movies. I didn't ever knew she was in Halloween, dude. She was in Halloween.
Oh yeah, I think
She
I
was
remember
she was
that.
the desk attendant, and she was making a joke at herself, dude. She was like, this lady right here. She was Carrie Fisher playing a different woman that was at a desk, and she's like, oh, do you see me playing a different character other than me being behind a desk? I'm I don't remember how it goes. I'm sorry, but she's
Oh,
like
it's fine.
I tried casting for Leia, and you know what I got? Second place because the first one that cast for Leia slept with Lucas, with George
Oh my
Lucas. I'm
god.
like, dude, is she firing shots at herself or?
Dude, speaking of fucking Star Wars people and other like TV shows and
Hmm.
stuff, in that 70s show, um, Eric and Donna, the like some of the main people, they go to a marriage counseling, and this and Eric, one of the main guys, he's in love with Star Wars,
Oh yeah.
and
Hmm.
so they go to the counseling, and the counselor is I forgot the name, but the actor for Lando Calrissian.
Billy D. Ray.
Yeah,
He
and
was the
so
counselor.
yeah, and so when they go in there, and then Eric was like, he said something, and he was like, yeah, this is just like Star Wars. And then they start talking, and then he's all, Star Wars is a really good franchise. And
Oh,
then he's
dude,
just
that's
like
incredible.
talking about it, and it was so funny, dude.
That's incredible, dude.
Just to hear him like talking about Star Wars, and then
Out of character.
like, yeah, and they're like, your story is quite like Luke's. And then it's some shit like, yeah, something like that. And it's just so funny.
I really love that show, man. It's definitely something you should watch.
Yeah.
Everyone should watch.
Have you
Uh,
seen the psychedelic documentary on Netflix?
no, I have not. Explain.
It's pretty good. It shows a lot of celebrities, and
Hmm.
Carrie Fisher's one of them.
Ooh.
And it's pretty good.
Because I only know about not psychedelics. Okay, I only know actors, not actors, famous people that use psychedelics. Paul
Yeah.
McCartney, John Lennon.
No,
Them.
like have you like the art for like the Beatles that they have?
For their albums that like suddenly
Like
switched.
the Yellow Submarine
Huh.
and like Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Revolver.
Yeah, like that type of artwork.
Hmm.
That's like what the documentary is.
Dude,
And
that's
like
awesome.
and like have you seen the documentary or the TV or the movie?
Hmm.
Literally the Yellow Submarine
Yeah,
from
dude, of
the
course.
Beatles made. Yeah, it's literally that animation,
Dude, that's
like that
awesome.
style. So it's really good. Like I really enjoyed it. I watched it like a few days ago. It
This
was
is on
pretty good.
Netflix, correct? Right?
Yeah, it was on
Nice.
Netflix.
In the previous podcast, yes, I'm selling out. Go check out my previous podcast that I had with Damon. Um, but yeah, in the previous podcast, we talked about the Tiger King, and
Oh my god.
we made a joke about what's it called? About how I'm completely blanking out. What's the actor's name? The Tiger King, literally.
Oh, Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. Thank you. Dude. How do I not remember this? He's like an iconic man. We were making a joke about how him and his husband, quote unquote, how he put the
Yeah.
revolver in his mouth and actually pulled the trigger.
Oh god.
Dude, yeah, That scene, whoosh.
That scene really took a
It was a quick
real
turn.
twist.
It was a
Yeah,
quick turn.
it was a twist I was not expecting.
A surprise to be sure, but not a welcome one.
Yeah, definitely not a welcome one, bro.
I really hope that people get that reference. I really do. But man, dude. Uh,
Did you
but
see the new episode that they added when they're talking to the actors after the
mm,
documentary came out?
not. I haven't even seen that. Shit.
Have you even seen the documentary?
I have. Yes.
Okay. So like all the all the actors
The
from
quote unquote show, I
from the
guess.
actual documentary, they redid it like during this quarantine.
Mhm.
So they're like all at their own place, video recording, and this dude's asking them like about like their fame and all this shit, and it's
Mhm.
pretty funny.
I mean, why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah. And they're all talking about like if Joe Exotic should be free, and literally only one person out of like 10 said yeah.
Why, dude? He's free. Hashtag
All the
free
rest
Joe
of them
Exotic.
were like, all the rest of them were like, nah, that dude could rot in his cell.
That's messed up. He's
This is crazy.
man. Hashtag free Joe Exotic. All right, let's get that chain going. All right. Hashtag free Joe Exotic, please.
Hashtag.
But man, there's a lot of good stuff on Netflix right now. I miss.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
yeah, like the
miss on
Tigers
Netflix?
were
The
barely.
the Tiger King, man. It was crazy. There's a lot of good documentaries too, like Don't Fuck with Cats. Man, have you seen that one?
Oh, dude, that one's crazy.
That one. Okay, let me pause the game for a second and talk. Okay.
Yeah, go on a rant
Uh,
about this one
yeah,
because
dude.
this one is
Okay.
insane.
For those that choose to watch the recommendations that we are making, okay, just know that
We
these
are fucked up in the head, so
yes,
we find these good because they are fucking crazy.
like they're crazy to learn about, okay, you know, but if you take the time and watch these exotics, not these exotics, no, these documentaries. God, I have Joe Exotic on my mind. He needs to be free, man. He needs to
Who
be free.
doesn't, man? Who doesn't have jokes out of the on their
uh,
mind?
oh man. But dude, Don't Fuck with Cats is a crazy documentary, and I'm not gonna spoil
Fucking
it.
insane.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but go and watch that, and
Yeah,
go and
it's
think about your decisions right now. Go and think about it really hard.
God, it's
It it's something that you wouldn't expect out of a
not
documentary. You know, it was crazy, dude, because it was just random people trying to figure out things. Like that's all I'm gonna say. It's just people trying to figure out things and why this man is like this. And it was sickening. It wasn't right,
yeah,
dude.
it's truly fucked.
But man, there's a lot of good stuff on Netflix.
I wanted to know some random thing that
Of
put me in
course.
such a dark mood. I was on Instagram and I followed this like historical page.
Mhm.
Not a meme page, just a historical
Yeah,
page.
dude. History. Yeah, always good.
And they
Always good.
posted this picture of World War I soldiers and it was like everyone in this picture is dead right now.
Damn.
And
That's
I was just thinking about it and I was just thinking about how like they all just got straight up
dead.
wrecked by
Yeah.
war and I was just like,
War is hell,
wow,
man.
that's
War is hell.
a little unsettling.
It really is. It
This
really
this
is, dude.
picture's full of ghosts now, and I'm just like, I don't know if I like this.
No, definitely
And
not.
it was
It's
pretty
definitely
crazy.
not. Dude, okay. Yeah, history's awesome, you know, but when you take the time to learn about it and realize how,
And like actually think about
yeah, actually think
all
about,
the people.
mm-hmm, exactly. The words right there. That's the truth, man. Actually think about the people that died in war, the people that died in the past due to like causes like JFK, you know, Abe Lincoln, um,
Yeah, like all
Gandhi,
the major.
like major like people that had an impact, you know, like John Lennon. Okay, he had an impact on so many lives. Okay,
Yeah,
even though you know I'm not gonna say it's his fault that the band broke up, but it was truly everyone's fault. Part of the Beatles. All right, it was everyone's fault
yeah, it
in
was.
general. But at least they're okay. You know, at least their music carries on it, and you know, but man, it's crazy to learn about history. You know, in general. But I say history is your best friend when it comes to times like this, you know, just learn during these times. It's always good to. Like even like anything, learn anything right now.
You
It's
have
definitely
to learn. No
definitely
matter
useful.
what, just keep learning something.
Exactly. You know, it definitely makes a change, man. But I call this a success. What do you say?
Yeah.
Is it a good stopping point? What time is it? Jesus, 1:11. All right, people. I say good night to y'all that see this, or good morning whenever you watch it. Watch it for breakfast. Watch it for lunch. I don't give a shit. All right. Just watch my
Uh,
content. I'm selling out. All right. Watch my previous content.
and
Just
then
please.
catch me in one of the earlier videos. What
Exactly.
one was it? The Red Dead Redemption one? Oh my
Red.
god, that was seriously one of the times I've laughed the hardest
Yeah,
playing
dude.
video games.
Yeah.
And
Red
I'm
Dead.
so glad that you recorded that and
I'm
posted it.
very
I'm
glad.
so
It's a
glad.
memory that's gonna stick with us forever.
Oh, dude, I was dead that night, and you
Yeah.
could hear it in all of us. I'm
We're all
honestly gonna
done.
rewatch that video right now because it was
See?
just truly
Perfect. Perfect.
a beautiful video.
If Reese is saying my content is good, you guys better watch it because it's good.
Yeah,
Alright.
keep watching it
Alright,
if you
people.
haven't.
If
Please
you
do.
haven't, yeah, please. Please. Thank you, Reese. Thank you for coming on. And
Of
thank you,
course, anytime.
for this conversation we had. It was more of the serious time, I really enjoyed the serious time that we had.
Oh
But
yeah.
thank you once again.
Maybe next time you can have me on and we'll be playing Star Wars together and then
Of
we'll be
course.
just dicking around.
Yeah, that's fine by me, man. I
Or
love Star
another
Wars.
serious chat. I'm down for anything.
Either or, man. Either or. We're always here. We're gonna be here for a while. All right. During these times, I want to make content that people are gonna, pass the time with, hopefully, and enjoy. Like I know people have been enjoying it, and I hope they have. But
Yeah, I
you know,
have. And I
thank you, man.
recommend.
Thank you. But yeah, thank you for coming on, and thank you for a good night talk, man. All right. Good luck,
Um,
and let's hold out during this time. All right, people. Um, just be safe, and please stay indoors. All right. That's
yeah,
that's our
be
message for
safe,
tonight.
people.
Yeah.